MMR, good day.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. I'd like to make a request for a Chris Cornell song.
Okay, what'd you have in mind?
You know the song that he played from Casino Royale, the James Bond?
Oh, You Know My Name, right.
Pierre?
You Know My Name, correct?
Yes, Pierre Robert.
Yes.
I know you. I listen to you every day.
No, that's the name of the song.
I don't know the name of the song. No, I have no clue the name of the song. I'm sorry.
No, that's the name of I wasn't asking you if you knew me. I was asking you if you knew the name of the song.
He was a heartbeat of Philadelphia's airwaves, a man whose voice carried laughter, rebellion, and raw passion through generations. Pierre Robert, the radio legend who turned music into magic, rose from a wandering free spirit in California to one of America's most beloved broadcasters. For over 4 decades, his energy lit up the studio. His words inspired millions, and his name became a symbol of rock and roll devotion. But behind that familiar smile and endless enthusiasm, a silent battle brewed. As years passed, the voice that once defined a city began to fade, until, shockingly, it went silent forever. Today, CeleScore TV takes you through the rise, glory, and heartbreaking final chapter of the man whose microphone told the story of a lifetime, and whose final broadcast left a nation in disbelief. Pierre Robert, born William Pierre Robert on August 1st, 1955, in Truckee, California, spent his early years in a close-knit family that ran a small motel in Northern California. Growing up amid the peaceful mountain surroundings, Pierre developed a deep sense of curiosity and individuality that would later define his personality. His childhood was filled with the sound of classic rock, the free-spirited culture of the 1960s, and the influence of his older brother, the person who first inspired his fascination with radio and music. Though he often described his family as humble and hardworking, their supportive nature allowed him to dream freely and think creatively. From a young age, Pierre showed signs of being introspective yet passionate. A young man who found meaning in people's stories, art, and sound. His early experiences in California shaped not only his love for rock and roll, but also his deep belief in community, kindness, and freedom, values that would guide him for the rest of his life. Pierre Robert's career began with the heartbeat of California's counterculture, the golden era of free-form rock radio. After discovering his calling behind the microphone, he took his first steps at KN 94.9 FM in San Francisco, one of America's most influential progressive rock stations. There, he learned the true art of broadcasting, not just playing music, but connecting souls through stories, laughter, and rebellion. His natural charisma, calm yet electric voice, and encyclopedic love for rock and roll quickly set him apart from his peers. However, when KSN changed its format and moved away from rock, Pierre packed up his beloved Volkswagen microbus, Minerva, and drove across the country in search of a station that still believed in the spirit of rock. That journey, brave, uncertain, and full of passion, would lead him to Philadelphia and the legendary WMMR in 1981, where destiny awaited. When Pierre Robert walked into the studios of WMMR, he didn't just find a job, he found a home. Over the next 4 decades, his voice became the soundtrack of Philadelphia's mornings, afternoons, and everything in between. His easygoing humor, deep respect for artists, and endless energy made him a listener's friend, not just a host. Pierre's interviews with legends like Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones, U2, and Pearl Jam became moments fans would never forget. He introduced countless bands to local audiences, championed emerging artists, and helped shape WMMR into one of the most iconic rock stations in America. His signature greeting, "Good day, citizens," became a cultural mark of the city. In a time when radio was changing, Pierre remained pure, a guardian of authenticity, who believed music was meant to unite, not divide. Throughout his remarkable career, Pierre Robert earned nearly every honor his industry could offer. He was inducted into Philadelphia Music Alliance Walk of Fame and became a proud member of the Broadcast Pioneers of Philadelphia Hall of Fame, recognitions that cemented his legacy as one of the greatest radio personalities of all time. But what made Pierre truly legendary wasn't the awards. It was his heart. He attended charity events, supported local causes, and never turned away a fan who wanted a picture, a story, or just a kind word. Even after 40 years on air, he remained humble, the same California dreamer who once believed that rock could change the world. Pierre Robert didn't just build a career. He built a legacy, one voice, one broadcast, and one unforgettable connection at a time. Despite being a beloved public figure for over 4 decades, Pierre Robert kept his personal life remarkably private. Throughout his career, he never publicly confirmed being married or having children, choosing instead to dedicate his time and energy to his radio family and the community he loved. Colleagues often describe him as deeply compassionate, spiritual, and devoted, a man whose greatest relationships were built to the microphone, connecting with millions of listeners who felt like his extended family. While he may not have shared details of a wife or kids, Pierre's true legacy of love lived to the countless fans and friends who considered him a lifelong companion of the airwaves. At the time of his passing, Pierre Robert was estimated to have a net worth of around $2 million, accumulated through his long and dedicated career in radio broadcasting. His primary income came from his 4-decade tenure at WMMR Philadelphia, where he became one of the most recognizable and respected voices in American rock radio. Beyond his salary, Pierre also benefited from public appearances, brand collaborations, and event hosting tied to the Philadelphia music scene. Yet, despite his financial success, he was known for his modest lifestyle, often driving his iconic Volkswagen microbus Minerva and living by the same down-to-earth values he spoke of on air. For Pierre, wealth was never about material gain. It was about the richness of human connection, music, and community that defined his extraordinary life. On October 28, 2024, the legendary Pierre Robert, the voice that defined Philadelphia's rock radio for more than 40 years, passed away peacefully at the age of 69. His death, confirmed by WMMR, was attributed to natural causes following a short period of declining health that he had kept private. The announcement sent shockwaves across the music world, leaving fans and colleagues heartbroken. Outside the WMMR studios, listeners gathered with candles, flowers, and handwritten notes, turning the site into a shrine of gratitude and remembrance. Fellow DJs, musicians, and city leaders poured out tributes, describing Pierre as the soul of Philadelphia radio, a man who transformed every broadcast into a moment of connection, laughter, and love. His final message to fans: keep spreading peace, love, and rock and roll. Capture the spirit of a life lived in rhythm with compassion and music. Even in death, Pierre Robert's legacy remains unshakable. His 4-decade career shaped not just the sound of WMMR, but the culture of an entire city. Posthumously honored by the Philadelphia Music Alliance and celebrated through tribute specials and memorial concerts, Pierre's influence continues to inspire new generations of radio hosts and rock enthusiasts. His beloved Volkswagen bus, Minerva, stands as a lasting emblem of his free spirit and joyful rebellion. To fans, he was more than a broadcaster. He was a friend, a storyteller, and a reminder that kindness and authenticity never go out of style. Though the mic is silent, Pierre Robert's voice still echoes, timeless, comforting, and forever part of the soundtrack of Philadelphia. And so, as the echoes of his laughter fade and the studio lights dim for the last time, we remember Pierre Robert, not just as a radio legend, but as a soul who lived every day in harmony with music, kindness, and truth. His voice may no longer fill the airwaves, but his spirit lives on in every song, every smile, and every heart he ever touched. From California's dusty roads to Philadelphia's electric nights, Pierre's journey reminds us that legacy isn't measured in fame. It's measured in love, passion, and the memories we leave behind. Studio Microphone. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned to CeleScore TV, where we keep honoring the voices that shape generations. Until next time, keep the music alive, spread a little love, and in the words of Pierre himself, never stop the rock.